So you're ready to scale your land investing business. You've mapped it all out, but there's one small problem. You need some capital to go ahead and take these down in bundle purchases and then scale it out from there, getting those monthly residual income checks. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through how to raise private money to go ahead and take down these bulk purchases, scale your business, and everybody gets a nice return in the process. So what's good? It's Michael Alder here from TakingActionToday.com, and if you're looking to go ahead and generate little tiny income streams, scale them out into big passive income streams, and fund your financial freedom dreams, drop by TakingActionToday.com after the video to go ahead and get the passive income blueprint over there. But in this video, I want to walk you through exactly how you could go ahead and get unlimited amounts of private money to go ahead and fund your deals and scale your business out without ever having your credit checked, without ever having to deal with banks, go through that crazy process of getting approved, and plus, banks really don't fund land deals. They do, but they don't. So let's go ahead and skip all that nonsense there, get unlimited income, and your investors are gonna love you for what you deliver to them as well. Now, here's the deal. Let's go ahead and take this from starting point. Now, if you're already seasoned, you may have all these moving parts in play. You'll be ready to rock. Stick with me till the end though, maybe I'll fill in some gaps. If you're completely new to this, you like the land investing model, you're like, I need to get in on this, I need a lot of money so I could take down 50 to 100 off-grid properties at one time, buy them ridiculously cheap, set them up for seller financing, get all those notes hitting my account, pay the investor, and I keep the spread. It's the dream come true. How do you actually do that? So first things first, if you're a complete newbie, we need to get proof of concept under your belt. And this is where I talk about, if you don't have any money, trade a Saturday, a Sunday, start hustling up some cash. Stick with me here. You're gonna go ahead and sell some stuff you have around the house, do labor, whatever the case is, get your first few $100s, and we're gonna document the process. With that few $100s there, I want you to go ahead and buy a cheap property in Arizona, New Mexico, Southeast California, wherever. Acquire the property, list it online, and then go ahead and sell it for a note there. You're gonna get $25, $50 a month, whatever the case is. But we're gonna go ahead and document everything. We did one, boom, we purchased it, we listed it, we sold it, here's the return. Everything's documented, we're in good shape. We gotta go buy property number 2. We wanna get up to about 5 properties at least to go ahead and be able to present our investors with this. Now, you may be able to jump in and get this done sooner, but it is 1,000 times easier if you've already mapped everything out, you're looking good, and you can say, look, check out what we've done here. And people are like, oh, that's dope, I wanna get in on this. Plus, it shows you're a reliable individual. So, back to the beginning, you're a newbie, we gotta hustle up some cash if you don't have any cash. Sweep floors, pick up trash, whatever it takes. If you really want this to happen, you'll put in the upfront work it takes to go ahead and generate that cash. Your first $300 to $500, you're gonna purchase a property, you're gonna market it, sell it online. These are all things that we break down in the land flipping formula. I'll talk about that at the end, but you wanna get your first property done. Repeat the cycle. Second property, get up to about 5 properties, have a full document of everything you've done. Have you taken $300, you turn it into a note for $2,000 or whatever the case is, and you rinse and repeat. How you're protected, what happens in the case of default, everything's mapped out. Now that we have proof of concept, we've worked hard, we've built up a portfolio, we've gotten sick returns on paper, now we can go ahead and pitch investors. Here's what's gonna happen next. You're gonna jump into your phone. You're gonna go through all your contacts there. I always say there's more money than you in your phone than you ever knew you could possibly have access to. Even if none of your direct contacts in there are balling, have cash on the sidelines, business owners, whatever the case, they know somebody. So you need to get these doors open. Add value to these individuals so they'll go ahead and open up the door to their money friends, and then just schedule a sit down. Hey, I'm buying up raw land in the Southwest. I have a big buyers list built up. They are gonna go ahead and they pay monthly payments on it. We hold title until we're paid off. This is what happens in case of default. This is how much we make if it goes full term. If it defaults, we start the cycle over again, but we never lose the property. There's a solid asset in place. Investors love this stuff. Practice your pitch also. When you're driving around, just know what you're gonna say, when you're gonna say it, be ready to answer any of their questions that come, pop up along the way so you can go ahead and stay in control. When you get in front of these investors here, your first investor, actually all your investors always, but your first investor, they're up on a pedestal, right? If you're saying you're paying them on the first, it better be there on the first. Don't ever call them and give them an excuse about it being on the second, right? Your money always shows up to the investor. But let's talk about what kind of return they're gonna get. So let's say you wanna take down a bundle, right? Keep numbers real simple. Say, I'll pay you 12% interest on $20,000. I'm gonna use the full 20 to go ahead and purchase all these properties, and every month you're gonna go ahead and get a check. You could even set it up saying your first check's gonna show up 60 days because I need time to go ahead and market all these, get the cash flow coming in. 60 days out is payment one, and every single month, no matter what, you will get principal and interest at 12% until your $20,000 is paid off. Now, they will be open to this for sure because you're buying solid assets, you have a track record, and as long as you do exactly what you say and you keep them on a pedestal, they will continue funding your deals. Here's where it gets even better though. They start bragging to their friends about this weird little niche they're funding right now, how this individual is buying these properties in the middle of nowhere, has a huge buyer's list, and they're hungry for these properties, and they just keep turning them over. People start reaching out to you once they know you're delivering, you're not messing with anybody's money, there's no excuses, and you're gonna go ahead and have these investors hit you up now saying, hey, I got 20 grand sitting on Silent, I got 50 grand, what can you do with it? And as long as you're responsible and don't ever, ever, ever mess your investors' money, you will have unlimited amounts of cash to go ahead and deploy into these land deals. So as a recap here, if you want more private money, you got to have good ethics. You got to go ahead and take care of your investors. You got to map everything out. Let them know how they're protected in every scenario. If everything all goes bust, we have these solid assets we could always trade on to go ahead and bring the money back home. Once you've done that and you've treated your first investor phenomenal and they don't lose it all, believe me, all their friends are going to come to the table. We have access to more money than we could deploy into deals. It's just a reality of it now. But I put in a lot of time up front to get to that point. But be a person of your word, work hard, map out the blueprint, then go ahead and pitch your first investor. Let them know how they're protected. And if you have any questions about this, please drop those down below. I will do the follow-up videos answering your questions for you. If you're starting out in the land investing business and you're still trying to figure out where to go and how to do this, consider investing in the Land Flipping Formula video series. It's only $25. It shows you step-by-step how we buy and sell land in our business each week, month, and year. And on top of it, when you invest in the Land Flipping Formula video series, I'm gonna send you out a physical copy of Russell Brunson's book, .com Secrets, as a bonus to help you with your marketing play so you be set to dominate this game. Once again, any comments, any questions, drop those comments down below. I will do the follow-up videos answering for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.